where you at, Berto?
Gen Z is disturbingly freaky. Now, this is something that we know. We've been seeing it left and right. Women out here letting their cheeks get clapped 1,000 times in a day. Another girl went to try to do 100 times in a day. They going. We seeing Sophie Rain doing LeBron James numbers, 42 million. I'm about to goddamn drop a OF. Shit. They paying like that? Come on, let's see what's really going on. By OneCloud9, Tommy NFG, come on.
Gen Z is overly freaked out. Let me tell you why. Reason number one, social media. Now, if we're keeping it real, I think we all know how social media is overly freaked out. I mean, OF girls, the whorehouse, Miss Blue Waffles, if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Like, brother, I swear every single time I click on my Instagram Explore page, all I see is buddy butt cheeks. Like, literally, all over my screen. And it's like, okay, I get on a straight...
Y'all don't want me to drop the OF? I'm playing, bro. I would never go that hard. I would never sell that hard for money, bro. But boy, 42 million? That's a lot of money, man.
Man, and I don't even mind the booty cheeks. But at the same time, when I'm trying to lock in on some actual real things, I don't need to be getting hard. And the crazy part about it is that I'll be clicking on not interested every single time I see him too. Because usually it's like workout videos. That's how to get you. It's a girl just showing her workout routine, even though, you feel me, she has the tightest booty shorts she could have on, possibly to man. But she's just doing it to teach the girlies and totally not to show off her body. And at the same time, I'm not finna hate, but at the same time, why can't I just get a funny motivational video or a sports video or even just an animal video?
That's the crazy part. OF literally was like a Patreon. And if you guys don't know what that is, let me explain real quick. So, you know the same way you would subscribe to like your favorite Twitch person, or it's like a place where you can get extra content. That's why it was titled OnlyFans. The person that created OF literally made a platform called OnlyFans, like literal fans. And his intention was for creators to get on there and be like, hey, I'm going to provide extra content for my community. Only problem was the corn stars got to it first. And then they started selling cheeks on there. And now the whole reputation has changed. And you know, it is funny. I think at one point OF did try and ban I think at one point OF tried to ban all corn creators. But once they realized that was too much of their money, they were like, all right, bro, we bringing the cheeks back. Fuck it.
Why does everything have to be ass? Like, every single time I click not interested, it just recommends it more. Like, what's the point of making a not interested button if you're still finna show me stuff that
That's
I'm
crazy,
not interested
Melanie.
in? And see, they do it in a
Wow.
creative way too. Because if you click not interested on a gym video, okay, they won't show you a gym video no more. But instead, they'll show you a video of a girl clapping her cheeks while she's cooking some food. Like, it's literally like they're trying to make me a gooner. My meat needs a break. And I already know what y'all finna say in the comment sections.
But the Cloud, IG just recommends you what you search up on your phone.
Yes, I know that. But at the same time, they should probably stop doing that too. Because even though I get it's probably my problem because I be looking up some crazy stuff. I wonder if I look up gay porn, will they start showing me a lot of gay? What the hell?
Whoa, Cloud. We not just letting that slide, brother. Oh, what y'all do? What? Oh, what is? What the Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. I almost called you, bro. But I'm just not even gonna. I just don't even know if I could tolerate talking to you right now. Berto, you Jamaican? Yes, I am. Damn.
Hell are you on about?
I haven't even got to the worst one yet, Twitter. Oh my, yo, PTSD already. Brother, I can never scroll on Twitter in public because whenever I get on that app, for some reason, the first thing I see is just booty cheeks or some big booty girl just getting clapped. I don't even get on Twitter for that type of activity. The only thing that I like on my feeds is sports memes or just funny streamer clips.
Ain't no fucking...
Nah, nigga. We know what you like, Cloud. We know what you like. We know.
Nothing.
So why am I seeing Tiana Trump globble up 6 niggas in a row? My reputation in the streets is failing because of
What? No, my algorithm is not showing me that. Look, I'm gonna be 100% right now. I'm pulling up my feed. Let's see what my shit's really hitting for. Matter of fact, I can pull it up on the computer. We gon' actually. Oh shit! I pushed forward. We gonna see if I'm cooked right now. We gonna see if I'm cooked right now. My IG is not coming like that. Y'all tell me, chat. Am I cooked? My algorithm's not showing that. Y'all ready? I'm kind of scared. What y'all think? Place y'all votes. You think my shit's fraud? I don't think my shit's gonna be too bad. Boom, let's see. First look, this is my profile. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all can see it right here. You can see my little face cam and shit, profile, whatever. Yeah. So look, let's dissect my shit. My brain is not this fried. So first we got, I don't know who this is, muscular man. Okay? Which is cool because again, I'm into the gym and shit. I'm into the gym. 21 Savage and Lotto. That's not too crazy. Some anime shit. I'm an animator. I like anime. That's not too bad. What is this? Is this a pig? A Mexican hugging a pig. I mean, that's still got to be better than that's still got to be better than fucking soft corn. My shit's not bad. We ain't seen not one cheek yet. Okay, our first IG baddie, and I still don't even know if this is like too bad. This is not bad. My shit's not bad, y'all. My shit's not bad. Now, what y'all think? No Game 7 highlights? Honestly, bro, I haven't been watching like sports like that too much. I've been so locked in on work. I feel like my shit's not too bad, bro. It's really not. Can y'all say the same though? That's the real question.
I seen Tiana Trump globble up 6 niggas in a row. My reputation in the streets is failing because of y'all, man. Like, they genuinely need to make a not safe for work button that actually works on the platform. Because as soon as I leave the house, I will turn that shit on immediately. But social media isn't the only reason why this generation is so freaky. The other reason is because we just refuse to wear
said
clothes
my IG's
nowadays.
cooked.
Like, brother, I genuinely think that if there was a law that said you didn't have to wear clothes no more, half of the population would just walk out with their dicks and balls just swinging
No, that is not true. I'm not going for that.
everywhere and the pussy lips just roaming free.
What?
It's like y'all want to let your booty cheeks just freely flap around in the wind, especially when it's a place like the gym. Like, I know this has been a popular dialogue in the past couple of years, and in my opinion, I feel like men shouldn't have a say in what women wear in general unless it's your girl. But at the same time, I feel like in certain places there needs to be some decency, bro. And in general, I feel like gyms should have a dress code, because some of y'all women just be pulling up in some of the craziest clothing to work.
I've said this before too. Like, I'm not one of those guys that feel that girls wearing what they wear in the gym be too crazy, because I know me personally, like, if I could work out with my shirt off, I would, because I like to look in the mirror. I definitely like to see my body as I'm working out. But at the same time, I do feel like there's a difference between looking sexy for yourself and just wanting to look good, and then, all right, you wearing a goddamn bikini in this bitch. So, I feel like when they start to blur the lines of that, it's like time and place. But again, I also am not I'm not as strict as some niggas are. Ain't no one need to see their cheeks in the mirror. I mean, you say that, but some girls, they like to, they in that hole working on their butt. So they quite literally want to see their cheeks. But I don't know, bro. Now, I'm not saying that they need to be in that whole butt naked. They definitely shouldn't be. And that's why I said, like, some of these girls be wearing, like, goddamn bikinis in this hole and thongs in this hole. Like, all right, bruh. This ain't the fucking club. It ain't the strip club. Chat's not fucking with what I'm saying. I'm tripping. Y'all think I'm tripping?
Work out in, period. Like, baby girl, I get that you want to work out in comfortable clothing and even showing off your body. I understand that shit. If you work for that shit, you get the right to show it off. But at the same time, why are you walking in with a thong and bra? I'm not even one of those type of
Remember
guys
that
cares about
question,
shit. But at
Mosh.
the same time, it's crossing a line of respect. Like, please, let's just have
Remember
some
to ask me that
decency
question
at the
after
gym.
this
You
video.
never know who's there. And then don't get me started about these poster girl or see-through dresses. My brother in Christ, the CIA is up 100. Like, look how tiny this poster girl dress is, bro. How do you feel comfortable walking out with that on your body? At the same time, again, don't get me lying, the straight man in me is not complaining because y'all do be eating up in these dresses, and I actually like to see it. I don't think anything is crazily wrong with it. If you're at
You see, that's the kind of guy I am. Like if my girl's sexy, I don't mind her looking sexy. Like I'm actually happy she's looking sexy for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my girl walking around looking sexy like that without me? Yeah. So it's like a slippery slope for me. I feel like it's a case by case thing for me personally. If you're distracted about what women wearing in the gym, you're not locked in for real. That's true. But we also can't act like, like, take it off women. You could be as locked in as you want. If a motherfucker walked into the gym with a goddamn clown suit and just something crazy, you gon' like look. So it's not like stupid or inappropriate to say that wearing shit that is just a little bit too much in the gym is, not respecting other people within the gym. You know what I'm saying?
at a club, or you're doing a try-on haul, or you're anywhere where it's required to be 18 plus. But if you're in public at the fucking grocery store, how dare you? Like, again, kids can see you. Do people just not care about the children no more? That's just not decency, bro. Imagine if men just walked around in our drawers with our meat prints just showing, bro. We would be kicked out of this establishment. And then don't even get me started with these see-through dresses, bro. Like, y'all just be wanting to be called a horse. Because again, a see-through dress isn't bad if you have something under it, but if the only thing you have under it is 2 titty covers and a thong, baby girl, what are you doing? At the same time, I don't really care about what women wear. I just don't like it when y'all are exposing their bodies when kids can be present. It'll be the same way if niggas went around showing off their print everywhere. That would just be weird. Something that's also weird though is how unfaithful this generation is. Amen. Brother, cheating is so normalized now that when I hear that somebody cheated around my area, I don't even care no more. It's just like, okay, damn shit, the sky is blue. I mean, like, bro, I remember a time where cheating was considered scandalous. Like, if you was a known cheater, people thought you was a terrible human being. You would be an outcast in the community. Would be calling you witches and heathens. Damn near made you register as a sex offender. I'm not gonna lie, it got wicked.
Nah, all right. we not co-signing cheating, but we ain't putting them in the same ball as. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, I remember when Tiger Woods got caught cheating, they damn near tried to ruin his whole career. But nowadays, people like Jackson Dart can cheat on his girlfriend, make it publicly known, and still get praised for it. Shit is truly backwards. Like, I guarantee if Travis Hunter cheated on his wife Leanna and people found out about it, people will be treating him like a god. Niggas will be turning that day into a holiday. They might even throw some shit on the grill. And nowadays, you got couples who both cheat on each other religiously. They don't even care no more. Like, I remember this couple in high school that used to cheat on each other religiously all the time. They would break up every other week, but then get back together and make an Instagram post talking about we're locked in for life. Like, brother, didn't I just see you hook up with this random girl at this party? Niggas entering the party talking about where the hoes at. Brother, you have a girlfriend. And the last thing,
Man, I remember back in high school, I had a crazy cheating situation. I told that story on my main channel, but bro, I'm talking about it was so bad. I was stressing so bad. I remember I was venting to one of my friends at the gym, and it pretty much, your girl a thought when you got random niggas looking at you like, you talking about this? So her name was Sabrina, and I called her Bad News Sabrina just because of how she was just bad news. That was her nickname. That was her nickname, bruh. Bad News Sabrina. And I remember one time I was just in the gym talking to Feek. I don't know if you guys know who Feek is, but he's like one of my closest friends. And I'm venting to him about the situation, bro. And a random nigga in the gym, his name is Cassio. Real nigga. Shout out to Cassio. Everybody spam W Cassio in the chat, bro. Because this nigga came up to me and was like, look, bro, my bad. I know you don't know me. I know I'm eavesdropping like a bitch right now, but I'm pretty sure I know which girl you're talking about. And I think I seen her last night at this party, bruh. I said, what? I was mad as fuck, too. I was almost mad at him for a second. And then he was like, nah, bro, look, I know it's weird. I know you're not trying to hear this shit right now, but on some real shit, I think I know who that is. And then I just, sat back and listened. Bruh, it was GG's for real. It was GG's for real. But he was such a real nigga. He was like, bruh, she be coming consistently because they be throwing like little, house parties at the college campus or whatever. This nigga went and attended every party just to keep an eye out if my girl at the time would pop out. And one day he called me, bruh. He was like, Berto, bruh, she's here. And she's not alone. My nigga, I drove all the way to that campus, caught her on the act, broke up with her on the spot. But boy, it was a sad story. Y'all could go check that out, man. It's on my main channel if you want the full story. But boy, that shit was tough.
I want to talk about section number 4 is toys. And I'm not talking about Legos, my nigga. I'm talking about roses. Like some of y'all women be using these fully mechanical hardware technology rose toys that be having 2 twin turbo twisters that be twisting up your clit. Like, do you never want to be satisfied by a man again? Is that what it is? Are we not good enough? You over here using the Rose Toy Deluxe twin turbo double deluxe 3000 booster mechanical quack 3000. You using some shit that I can't even say in a full sentence. Y'all be using.
I don't know what it is, but me personally, I don't really like when like if my girl's using shit like that. I don't know. I know it's stupid. It might even come off as immature to some girls, but I don't really like that. I just rather you be dealing with me rather than using like toys and shit. Now I'm not gonna make it a big deal, but me personally, like, let's just get to the real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Using that every single day and then wonder why a man can't satisfy y'all. Brother, if we can't compete, how am I supposed to
Yeah, I think that's it. It's like, why? Like, I don't want to be competing with a motherfucking drill. Like, Jesus Christ. And then y'all gonna fuck around and say like, oh, well, that you're insecure. It's like, damn, I mean, my body can only move so fast, bitch. Jesus.
compete against a robot? Think about that. And y'all can say I'm hating, but honestly, yes, I am. I'm offended. I gotta go extra hard just to keep up. What are we talking about? And the thing that irks me the most is that if a man used something like this, y'all would be looking at him like he's a Diddy disciple. Like, how can y'all use a Rose toy, but we can't use our Gok Super Soaker 3000 with Ultra Hand Twister ability?
Okay, bro. This nigga Cloud be going off the deep end, man. But yeah, that it is true. But at the same time, as a nigga, I would hope that you wouldn't want that and you would want the real thing.
Like, I remember I linked with this girl one time and I walked into her room and I just seen a Rose toy out in the open. So I asked her like, yo, what is that about? And as soon as I mentioned it, her whole face lit up and she started describing how it works and how many times she uses it. And she even showed me a drawer full of her other toys. What the fuck? And then after that, she had the audacity to ask what we finna do. Brother, pray. I'm not finna compete against 6 machines. You got me all the way fucked up. But to round this up, because I ran out of time, Gen Z is freaked out. Let's make a change. All right, I'm done yapping. Now it's Tommy's turn.
We thought it was bad already for us with all the stuff we had access to when we
W
were young,
collab.
but for a lot of us, at least we passed our childhood innocence ages before it became this rampant. I truly feel bad for kids now because the algorithms have only gotten smarter at it. And clearly this great gooner wave in the long term is gonna affect them. The average age nowadays for a kid to see corn already is 12 years old. There's some people who say they saw it even younger, like 9 or 10. I knew it was getting bad.
I was an early bloomer. Like, I got led on to like corn and shit all as early as elementary school. But the thing is, it was just way different. Like, I had to sneak onto my dad's computer and shit. Bro, I remember I had to sneak onto my dad's computer, bro. And every time I would pull up some bullshit on his computer, his shit would get a virus. And he used to be mad as fuck. He'd be like, yo, why the fuck does my computer keep breaking, bruh? Berto, stop using my fucking computer. He used to be mad as fuck. I used to be like, bruh, I'm not using it, bruh. I don't know what's going on. And I would every time. And the times were different back then. We had a computer guy coming to the house and shit. Take a couple of days to fix his computer. I'd probably give it like a couple of days. And I was like, hell yeah, nah, I'm sneaking back up there. I got to get one off, man. I got to get one off real quick. Man, I know my dad was mad as fuck. Every other week, his shit was getting viruses, bruh. Because I couldn't stop looking at some bullshit. Trying to get off onto some shit. Yeah. He said, damn, Uncle Computer Guy. Shut the fuck up. Yes. When I was in fucking elementary school, we had computer guys. God damn it. Y'all niggas really on a personal mission to make a nigga feel old, huh? Bruh. That's funny as fuck. Yes, we had computer guys when I was in fucking elementary school, bruh. So what do y'all do? Y'all don't have y'all still have computer guys, right? It's just not as common. The process is different. But y'all niggas still have computer guys. You take your shit to Geek Squad, right? He said, nah, man. We just buy some new shit. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad, gangster. I didn't know money was coming in like that. If I got a computer problem, I fix it myself, twin. You know what? Y'all have that luxury because y'all have the internet. Y'all can just search up a YouTube video and fix goddamn anything. You can goddamn build a computer off YouTube now. It is what it is, bruh. It is what it is.
When people started trading drives of corn between each other. Most of you probably know already, but there's discords that are purely meant as gooner caves. Like they'll have collections of every girl you can think of. Some you probably didn't even know that was on that type of timing. I've surprisingly learned a lot of celebs have OFs that I probably was better off not knowing have them. Wait, not because of the discords or anything. I never been in one of those, but because of me researching for this video. Like, did y'all know DJ Khaled has one? Good thing is he only posted
what? Really?
Motivational quotes and he quit it. They also advertise these discords, of course, on TikTok. Some of them even end up being a monthly subscription cost. So at the end of the day, it's basically the same thing as paying for an OF. The amount of down bad you have to be to pay a subscription for a Discord with gooning content, they could probably just find the leaks online if they wanted to for free. It's also gonna start getting really scary when deepfakes and AI become easier to make.
Bro, we've been watching a lot of AI videos lately. Like, no, this AI shit's actually getting out of hand. Like, it's actually scary. I'm telling you, 2-3 years from now, it's over with. Clipping what? Clip? What did I do? What did I do or say that deserves a clip? What did I do?
They're already easy enough, but imagine in 10 years. They'll probably have an accessible app where you put someone's face and you can pick whatever you want them doing. This is the one thing even the government was scared of. They passed a law this year to combat it. Rare glimpse of the US government actually doing something efficient. Back in 2023, there was already 95,000 deepfake videos made in 1 year. If the law is implemented right, then there shouldn't be any more, but imagine they don't implement it correctly. The numbers are gonna 10x every year more and more. Also, I know, Cloud said he doesn't want to talk about it, but like these OF girls' ability to adapt to any new environment is insane. They immediately saw streaming on the come up and attached to it like a parasite. Anytime a streamer announces they're doing an e-date, they run randomly out their corner to be front and center. I don't even know who the audience is for these e-dates. It's kind of fallen off as of recent, but I think it's simply bored kids ready to use their mom's credit card to buy their OF for whichever girl they think looks best. As a grown man, I can't sit and watch through one of these streamers talk to one of these OF girls. Twitch used to be making so much money from these girls that just to prevent their gooner fans from potentially not watching them, they banned the word simp from being said a while ago.
Really? Well, I'm glad I heard that, because that's definitely a word that is within my vocabulary. Wow, I did not know that.
Like, as a streamer, you could be banned for saying someone was a simp. They removed it after getting a bunch of backlash, but that was a...
No, don't say it. Don't say it. No, what are y'all doing? What the? Come on, bruh. Don't do that. I'm new here. Y'all want me to get packed? Don't say it.
Definitely something. Anyways, that's all I got. Make sure y'all check me out on everything. I had to hop on this video real quick. Shout out to Cloud, and I'm out.
W video by them boys, One Cloud9 and Tommy NFG. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, we've had this conversation multiple times. This gooner, freaky stuff is getting out of hand. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description and follow me at where you at? Berto. Link is gonna be in the description. Very easy to find. And if you're watching on Twitch, the stream is still going, but you know what it is, man. And I'm
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.